welcome to Bella's Crochet Gifts. I'm Bella. All right, so today I have some finished objects for you and a little bit of a yarn haul. And I wanted to talk about some new yarns that I've used. Okay, so first off, I got 2 balls of this Cozy Boucle, which is new this year, January 2023 at Michael's. It is a loops and threads. It was $5.99, but at the time I got it, I think it was buy one get one half off. So there was 164 yards, 150 meters, 5.29 ounces, and 150 grams. This is hand wash, cold, lay flat to dry. It is a bulky number 6 and calls for a 6mm hook, 100% polyester. And it has the Oeko-Tex standard 100. So I got it in the color Twilight, and I also got it in this color, which is Breezy. So what I did, I made a hat and cowl. Here's the hat, and here's the cowl. So this cowl, I can't remember right off the top of my head what pattern it is. I think it was something like Moonlight Shawl or Moonlight Shawlette. I'll see if I can find the pattern for it. I showed it quite a while ago, but anyways, so I will try these on for you. So in honor of my trip to Idaho, I made snuggly warm hat and cowl for myself. So what I couldn't find a pattern that I really wanted to do, and so what I did was I did a chain until it fit around my head, and then I did double crochets and then front post, back post, and then so here I did a row of half doubles, and then I started with bobble stitches. So the whites are bobble stitches, and I think I did I did 3 double crochets together. Come here. And then between them I did 2 double crochets in the blue, the dark blue, and then bobbles, and then 2 double crochets. Hi, well, come here. Come here, you silly kitty. And then I just did some half doubles and then finished off with ribbing. And I did that for the hat until I got to the top. Hi, baby. Hey, baby, how are you? Are you a good baby? Yes, here's a good kitty. And then I did, instead of 2 stitches in each row, I did 1 stitch to, now you're gonna need my cowl. Okay. Really? You are not helpful, you know that? You know that? So instead of doing 2 in each, I did 1, and then I just did a couple of rows of 2 double crochets together. You know, like I do 2 together and then do a couple stitches and then 2 together, just to finish it off and give it a flatter top. So I like how that turned out. And stop that, you silly girl. She was scent marking my tripod's little arm deal. So I did these 2. I like how it worked up. I did go up a hook size. I think I might have actually got all the way up to the 9mm. I think I did use my N hook to make this, just because I felt like the 6mm, well, I think I started with a 6.5. I just didn't feel like it gave enough room for the stitches. You might find that it works fine with just the 6mm, but I did go up quite a few hook sizes in order to get the desired effect that I wanted. Let's just take you over here. There you go. So I also made a headband. So I did the same thing. I did a chain till it went around my head, and then I went double crochets back and forth, and then I did the twisted twisted tie top. So I will put that on. I think it turned out pretty cute. So you can do, I think that's cute. Yes, you're very, very cute. Hi. All right. And then I also, the Michael's haul I got some of the Bloom yarn, and also from my Premier haul, I got some of that sequin sparkle yarn, and I put them together. So this is a pattern that it was free. I believe it is called Moonstone Shawl. Okay. Apparently she needs to climb onto my sewing table. Go figure. So this was the Moonstone Shawl by Hooked on Homemade Happiness. And like I said, it was a free pattern. I actually really liked how this worked up. It was very easy. It was a 2-row repeat after you are set up. And I love this shape. This shape is amazing. So here we go. So there. And you can see all those sequins to there. All right. So put it on like that. And then I also made a corresponding headband. Now, here we go. So this uses V-stitches, and so I just mimicked that with my headband. There we go. All right. Nice. Okay, so this yarn, it was the Bloom. No, Blossom, not Bloom. This is the Karen Blossom Cake, and it is it is 8 ounces, 227 grams, 481 yards, or 440 meters. It is 61% cotton and 29% acrylic, and it is a medium weight number 4. It is machine washable and dryable, and it called for a 5mm hook and needles. So this is chain spun yarn. So it is actually woven into the strand, or into the yarn itself. So you can kind of, yeah, hold on. So you can kind of see how it is right there. How it's woven into the yarn itself, which there's a little bit of fluff on there, which gives it the nice halo. And this and this all came from the one skein. This was the color, it's called charcoal, but this is really light. I would almost call it, you know, marble effect or something. Anyways, so I love how this worked up. This is extremely soft. This will make amazing transitioning from spring to summer wearables, because it has so much cotton in it, and because it's chain spun, there's not the complete filled strand. It's not completely spilt or filled with like the twist of a yarn, you know, gives it more like a fatter yarn. Do you know what I mean? So the chain spun makes it lighter because it's not as much material in there, and because there's cotton in there, it'll breathe better and make it a lot nicer for summer wears. And when I bought this, I didn't show you this color because I went back and bought a few more. I decided I wanted to make the denim color into a jacket, and I decided I wanted one more skein just to be sure. And plus I really love this yarn, so I like how it worked up. It felt really nice on my hook. I think it was probably my favorite yarn out of this release. Even this is super soft, but it's also polyester. But yeah, this is probably one that I would love to see come back year after year in a variety of colors, because it's just such a nice feel to it. Oh, it's made in India. I just noticed that. Anyway, so this is all I had left of the skein. And where did I put it? The sequin yarn. Oh, there we go. Bless you. The sequin yarn is what I got from Premier. Where did I put that? I swear, I try and be organized and it just always goes elsewhere. Where did I put you? Anyways, I will put a link to it. It is not an affiliate link. I don't have any affiliate links. I'm just a very baby channel. But the sequin yarn, I used both cakes. I don't even remember where I put the other one, because I got a darker blue and then I got the white with the sequins. But you can really see, so you've got the sequins, and then this strand also has the reflective shine to it. It wasn't terrible to work with them, you know, work with them together. I did find that I missed a few stitches occasionally, and I would, if I'd noticed, I'd frog back and then pick up my missed stitches. But I really love how the shine of the sequins very much are evident, especially when, you know, just moving around, you can see them really well. So I think this would make a wonderful addition to any yarn that you want to add some color or some interest to, or even just dress it up a bit. I think it would be really a really nice one to pair with multiple types of yarn if you're interested in that. I do like doing the carry along yarns just because they add interest, and it makes something that otherwise would just be, you know, just a regular shawl into something special. So there was that. And then let's see. Oh, and then I have my yarn purchase. Okay, so I've not been the best at sticking with not buying yarn. Like, how do I put it? I didn't say I wasn't going to buy any yarn. I just wanted to use more yarn in my stash. So I am working on projects and blankets that require yarns I already have. Like when I'm doing the movie marquee with Heather the Crochet Witch and Samantha from Amethyst Craft Works. So those blankets I am taking from yarns from stash, and then I am doing the crochet along from Coco's Crochet Calendar Cal 2023. I am using all scrap yarn so far for that. I want to do that as much as possible because I have a lot of scraps, and I'm thinking I might start a third scrap GAN just because I have so many different scraps. Sabrina is playing with a string off of a bag. It's very cute. Anyways, but I am continuing to buy yarn. I have a hard time not buying yarn. Okay, so I was on Amazon and I was looking for deals, and they had these 6 for, I believe it was $30, just under $30. I think it was like $28.90 something. And I looked at it and I was like, I've never had this color before and I like it. So it is the Mandala, Lion Brand Mandala. Let's see. I don't necessarily want to get into it just because it's already nicely cinched, and until I have a project I want to work on it, I'm going to leave it so that it might stay up on my shelves a little bit easier, because some of my shelves are getting a little full. Imagine that. Okay, so this is just the regular mandala. It is 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 590 yards, and 540 meters. It is a lightweight number 3, and it looks like machine washable and dryable, and 100% acrylic. So, and what color are you? Let's see, 6-pack. This is the color Mermaid. So they had this, and then they had the genie, and then they also had spirit. I argued with myself quite a bit because I love spirit. It is probably my favorite of all the colorways of mandala that have been. Spirit is my favorite. I already have some spirit, and I probably have as much as one of these already bought. And I want to work on a few things out of these types of yarns. I love the cake yarns. I love how the colors work. I love how if you've seen any of Carrie Penny's shawls that she makes out of, you know, 2 strands held together, whether it's the same color or a different color, and it just gives it a different marled look or anything like that. I've been really wanting to do something like that, and when I saw that good of a deal on something that I've been interested in and want to be working with, I went ahead and bought it, just because I knew that I would regret it, because when I go to Walmart, they're actually $6, which an additional $1 each is not a big deal, but if I can get a better deal, I should get the better deal. And yeah, so I went ahead and bought those, and I'm pretty happy with it. But I am planning on doing many more blankets this year. I want to make sure that I am using a decent amount of yarn from my stash and not specifically buying everything, brand new. These I really wanted to try and tell you about them. I thought this yarn it's right up my colors. I loved how it looked together. So I was, wanting to buy, these types of yarns, if there's something that intrigues me, I want to play with it. But, Joann's had the Yarnormous sale and everything. And, I looked through the ads and there wasn't anything that was like, I have to have that. So, even though they had a really great deal on the Big Twist Values and they had a really good deal on the Super Savers and such, I didn't run out and buy them because I've had them and I have them in my stash as we speak. And those are the types of yarns that, yes, make great blankets, but I've also been collecting those for quite a while and I don't need any more of those right now. So my focus on buying is going to be if it's an amazing deal and I've been wanting it, or if it's new and I think I would enjoy working with it. If, there's a pattern that just says it needs that yarn. If I can't find it in my stash, then, well, A, that's sad, but B, I'm going to look for the yarn that's perfect for it. Let's just be honest. All right. I think that's about it for right now. Yeah, I've got some updates coming for the movie marquee. I've got an update coming for the Coco's Crochet calendar Cal 2023, and I think that's about it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night or whatever it is. I hope it's wonderful.